kicking off on TikTok at the minute. Mwah. Thank you, everybody. It's between Cinders and Vic Rose. I was going to speak about it this morning. Happy birthday for 6 months' time, Jay, but don't be reminding me every day. I was going to talk about it, but I've had a phone call, right, guys, and apparently Vic's mental health is not the best, and I have to be really mindful, you know, if I get a phone call like that or somebody messages me, I really have to be really mindful, because obviously we know how big this platform is, and sometimes when you've got a big platform you have the most responsibility to protect, you know, especially when it's as serious as it is. So I've got, you know, if I've had a phone call, thank you PJ for the sweeties, and Al, I have to be respectful because it falls back on me. Do you get what I'm saying? Exactly. Cinder's mental health is important also. Thank you Rosie and H, that big up, thank you so much. Everybody's mental health is important, but please don't come at me, because if I'm getting a phone call and people are saying, you know, don't go ahead with this, I have to respect what's being said, because if I go ahead and it affects people more, whether it be Vic, Cinders, it's on my shoulders. I get the blame for everything, all right? So, and I'm not messing with mental health, all right? So yeah, so I like Cinders. I think Cinders is lovely, and you know, Vic Rose, obviously she seems to be going through something, and life, I've had this phone call, I have to respect it, okay? Yeah, exactly. Thank you Danielle and Connor. Then you shouldn't speak about CLA. To be fair, Cass, I haven't had a phone call with concerns, so it's a different thing, isn't it? Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, guys, we're on popular number 4. Please don't come for me, guys. If I'm having a phone call, what the fuck can I do? Because if I talk about it, right, and if I don't talk about it, I'm wrong. If I do talk about it, I'm wrong. And everything always comes back on me. Bearing in mind, there's other FYP pages, do you know what I mean, that don't get the fucking hate that I get. So I'm respecting my platform, and I'm also respecting people's mental health when I'm told that it's bad. So lay off with the shitty comments, okay? Because I'm not having it. If it rains fucking, you know, cats and dogs, it's Miss Red's fault. Everything's Miss Red's fault. Never mind blame Jay, blame Miss Red. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Miss J. Thank you. Yes, it's very personal. Ooh. Right, I'm not having a go at you guys. I'm having a go at people who are writing shitty comments like, what about CLA? All right? Do you know what I mean? You always get one in the room. And to be fair, guys, you know, I love everybody having their opinions, but I'm not going to get trolled in comments. I will tell them. I'll have a rant. Not happening at all. I've had enough. Don't mess with a woman that's had the squirts, okay? All I had to eat yesterday was 6 crackers. You know, the Jacob's crackers. I'm starving. I'm literally shaking with hunger, because by now I've had, first thing in the morning, I've had a pork pie, a sausage roll, a bag of crisp. What else have I had? A couple of cookies. 6 crackers. Since Monday morning. So I'm starving. Don't fucking try it with me today. I love a pork pie for breakfast and a sausage roll. Hello everybody. Justice for the squirts. Hello. And you know what, I'm not telling my friends when I'm in again, because they tell everybody. Thank you, Dead Wings, my darling. Big up, Dead Wings. Thank you, my love. We love Dead Wings. Thank you, Tammy and Michelle. I tell you what, guys, you don't mess around. We're already up that popular. Have I asked you to get me up there yet? I don't think I've even asked. You know all about it. We're about 10k away from number 3. Love it, thank you so much. So guys, we've got 4.3k people. I am, if you hear my stomach, it's because I'm starving. If you could send a heartbeat, please, that would be amazing. Tap the screen. It'll get us up there. I am going to be a little bit off today, so bear with me, because I'm on the bones of my arse. Thank you, Mandy and Tara. Oh, thank you, Ha, for the subscription. 4 months, I better not try and get cancelled. Thank you, Annie and Evil Jessie. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Dave's World Darling, for the galaxy. Oh, you're all spoiling me this morning. You all wish me, didn't you? Misread your friends are so funny. My friends are fuckers, I'm not going to lie. I felt like blocking them all yesterday. I nearly pulled a Luke out in my personal business again. The last time Jay outed something, it was about my Farmer Giles, and I had 20 troll accounts about Miss Red's piles. Right, guys, we've got 50k left to get. We love Miss Jane, and I love him too. But you can't tell him anything. To be fair, Luke isn't that bad, you know, holding information in. It's the ladies. They're hilarious with it. Did you see me join Pearl's live yesterday? I got shared messages anyway. I was like, fuck's sake, what's cracked off? I can't even lay in bed with the shits in peace. Do you know what I mean? So I joined Pearl's box, and Pearl and it's Pearl and Joe were like, it wasn't me. I was like, fucking forget it. Luke was hilarious yesterday. I watched a little bit. I didn't watch too much. Yes, you know all about it, Jay, Pearl and Clover. Right, guys, come on, let's tap the screen, let's get it in quick time. And just to clarify, guys, okay, I have not got a collection coming out. It was just a joke, it was just a bit of banter, just to go back at somebody rather than go rah, 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 rah. So those that have been contacting me for coconut hairbrushes, yes, Clover. Lynn's was going to buy the complete range. Lynn's messaged me, said, can I buy everything? I've got about 300 messages asking me why the Amazon isn't working. Is it all sold out? I apologise. I don't know how people knew I was, how you didn't know I was joking. Look, when I lie, I cannot keep a straight face. And I laughed all the way through it, and I was like that, trying to hold the laughter in. And then I've got people coming for me saying, Miss Red, stealing roots, how disgusting. Oh please, it's a bit of fun. Why can't we just have banter without it all being taken out of content? Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Pearl. Can you confirm? I am not pregnant either. No, I am not. I can't cope. Yes. And then people in the comments were like, well, it's not funny banter, it's hilarious banter. Why can't we just have a laugh anymore? I don't know, and I'm sorry for those that believed it. But I don't know how you believed it. It was the most horrendous collection. You know, it took me about an hour to make them. It was horrendous packaging, and the video on my page, that's a joke too. However, it is looking a bit cool, and I might go ahead with it. Yes, so thank you guys for not cancelling me over having a joke. Lizzie, did you tell everybody? Oh God, guys. Right, it looked really professional, to be honest. Do you think so? Do you think it looked professional? Anyway, you got people talking, didn't it? It's what TikTok's about. Right, guys, let's get on with the FYP news. Alexa, play the BBC News theme. Alexa, let me do a poll actually. Who believed it? I'm sorry, guys, it was just a joke. Let's do a quick poll. Happy face, you believed it. Sad face, you knew I was joking because I couldn't keep a straight face. The amount of people that were like, oh, I went on Amazon, I can't find it. So most of you got that it was a joke. We do need a bit of banter. Everyone takes things so seriously. Alexa, play the BBC News theme.
Here's BBC News theme by TV Theme Tune Factory on Amazon Music.
Good good morning and welcome to the Miss Red Show. Thank you, Sassy, for the ice creams. We will have all the FYP news, well, a majority of it anyway, and opinions. Guys, we will be opening the boxes for you to come in and have your opinion. It's lovely to be back, however, I am starving, so if you hear growlings throughout this live, it's not someone locked in my basement, it is my stomach. Alexa off. I swear this tuff is loose. Sorry guys, it's really sore. Right. See you later. Oh, 11:08. Right guys, where are we going to start with first? Oh, my nails, thank you, my daughter done that. Yeah, she does my nails. The joys of having a nail technician daughter. Freebies. Although she did charge me for my toes, 20 quid, because she won't touch my toes unless I'm paying her for it. I don't know why, because I got nice feet. Thank you, Daddy Boy and Rachel. Turkey, here we come. I don't know why it's sore. I must have been, you know when you grind your teeth in the night? Oh. Does anyone have dreams that the teeth are falling out and crumbling? I have them dreams all the time. Right, we're just going to go randomly today, alright? So you do. Apparently it's something to do with self-confidence and things like that. Yeah, it's a common dream. Stress, yeah, my teeth are always crumbling, always. It's all of that you're saying, I agree. Right, so never mind our Roots cosmetics. It's all about DLA's cosmetics, and to be fair, this brand is a hell of a lot better than mine. So let's have a look at DLA's cosmetics. Is there music to this? Why is it? It's gorgeous, isn't it, guys? The perfume. Oh, that perfume's gorgeous. So there you go, guys, with my little bit of a joke, to be a bitch. I've inspired everybody to bring out a brand, and I love that. I'd actually buy that bottle of perfume. Who would buy that perfume just for the bottle? Because I know that people buy perfume just to collect the bottles. That is gorgeous. Lovely that. We love it. Yes. Congratulations, DLA, with your cosmetics. Thank you guys for all the wristbands and the love. Thank you. Right, where we're going to go next. I haven't really got many funny videos lined up today. It's all serious stuff. But I'm just going to do a response to this video. All right.
Miss Red smells like
Miss Red smells of shit. Do you see what I mean? Like, as much as I talk about people, obviously, because it's what I do, FYP news, I don't like, if I'm not doing FYP, I don't really sit here and talk about people, you know. It's just in the job description, FYP news. So yeah, let's carry on.
I reckon me and you, Miss Red, we should fucking out. Go out with each other, but have it out with each other. I swear to God, you go out with me, we'll have it out with each other. How's about that? Yeah? It's a fair fucking thing. You then can get to say what you want to say, and I can get to say what I want to say. You're not but a bully. And I'm speaking on behalf of the half of TikTok. A lot of people watch it because do you want to know what you're talking about? But you do bully a hell of a lot of people, and then you sit there and cry wolf all the time. You sit there, you cry wolf when people come for you. But what about when you come for other people and you bring other people's mental health down? What about that time when I SH, yeah? And you pushed it off, and that, I swear to God, for that day, for what you did to me, I will never forgive you for that. I can about me. Yeah? And then you sat there and I respected you. I respected you for one moment when you said we won't speak about Marcus because we won't speak about the people that have passed away. And then you sat there and you let people speak about Marcus. And what did I do that night? ISH. That's what I did that night. And then you, the next day, oh no, I didn't know. Fucking hell. Get a grip. If you're gonna speak.
I mean, to be fair, right, I would love to sit down and have a conversation with Ems, right? I would love to sit down and have a conversation with Ems, and I would just like to tell her all about her hypocrisy. She's not the only person that suffers with mental health, first of all. Many of us do. And the only reason I speak about Ems is because she's all over the FYP. Obviously, it's not as if it's just something that I do for sport. I do FYP news just like Luke, Evil Queen, and Zach, right? I do get that when I open my boxes, conversations can lead off to different things. However, I do try and shut a hell of a lot down. I did say let's not go, Marcus, let's not talk about that. I have actually defended Ems where her dog's concerned and things like that. And when she she did that SHing online. I was very respectful about it. Everyone was talking about it on TikTok, so obviously people want to talk about it in here. I was very respectful with it. However, I think she's done and said a lot worse than what I ever will. And she's got, it's very double standards that she calls me a bully, considering she's well known on here for verbally attacking or abusing people. So kind of like people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, do you know what I mean? However, I would love to sit down and talk to her about whatever problem she's got, because it seems to be that the only problem is with me. And it seems to be the case with a lot of people, do you know what I mean? If I'm having a bad mental health time, I'll take the day off. I won't come on TikTok and, put everybody through whatever I'm going, whatever is going on with me mental health wise. Yeah, I broke down and I've cried, and that's because of the amount of trolling that I receive, people contacting my family's workplaces. Like I say, it's all, even though I've been doing TikTok for 2 years, it's just a different level of trolling that I receive all the time. And like, if I was a problematic person, if I was being problematic online, saying the most vilest of things, triggering people. The only people that I seem to trigger are people that are on the FYP and we talk about in here. I think Em's only problem is she can't control the narrative in here. There's only I can do that. And also as well, people come in and speak their truth. Do you get what I'm saying? Whenever I hold a live, I always say, when we're speaking about a creator, is there anybody, that has his Em's back, or people that want to defend Em's? I'm very fair with the boxes, and people saying that I spin this narrative or it goes one way. Whenever I open the boxes, I want to hear what everybody's got to say. Do you get what I'm saying? So I would love to sit down and speak with Ems. I would love to sit down and show her a few videos of herself as well. When she was on live the other day with Mama Kaz, AR, I think Brett was there as well. The way Kaz was treated was disgusting. Thank you, Adam. And she was sat there laughing. She's done a fair bit of bullying, to be fair. But she wouldn't do it. I really would love to have a conversation with her. I really, really would. What makes her think she's above me, and what makes me this horrible bully compared to her actions or many other people's actions on this platform. But because, yeah, sending love to Rebecca Buckley. Rebecca, if you're watching, we love you, darling. Yes. Thank you for reminding me about that. I did send Rebecca some love. So, if you're watching, we'll do that. We'll have a sit down, me and you, and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. I won't be joining your box, and I don't expect you to join my box. However, you know, request me and we'll go live together. You know, so you've got your chat, I've got my chat, and we'll speak about it. Not a problem, I'm open for that. But as much as I've had to say about Ems's actions, I also feel like I have defended her with certain things as well, you know. Thank you everybody for the love, and thank you for the subscriptions. Yeah, because I don't think she's I don't think she's this, how can I put it, I don't think she's this vile, horrible person. I just think, you know, there are issues there and substance problems, and I think this is probably, you know, a reason for it, you know, reason for her actions, because I can imagine that if she is, you know, normal, you know, not drinking, you know, no substances, I'm thinking she could probably have a decent conversation. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Adam. I don't know, I would be open to a conversation with her, definitely. Will we be the bestest of friends? Absolutely not. But and will I talk about her if she's on the FYP? Yes, I will. But I'll do it as respectfully as I can, because I never caused her to self-harm. I never caused her to do that. Thank you, JD. Thank you, Jane, because I called it the day that, you know, I spoke about it. I knew what she was going to say, and I have the receipts for it. Do you know what I mean? I called it. I called what she was going to say. Yeah. So, if you want a conversation, we'll have one. I'm up for that. Yeah. And also as well, we'll speak about this. And guys, right, I just want to say, you don't get blocked from this room for not agreeing with me. You get blocked from the room for being a dickhead in the comments. You know, you don't have to agree with what I'm saying. You know, just be respectful in the comments or whatever else. You know, you don't have to agree with me, but you only get blocked for being a dick. Do you know what I mean? And personally, I don't block many people anyway. My mods are on it and they do a fantastic job. Thank you very much. Now you blocked my main for an opinion. Siobhan, I never blocked your main, and if my mods felt it, you know, disrespectful, then it's up to them to block. I trust everything that they do. All right, some people do get blocked by accident because there's 5,000 people in the room and the chat goes so slow. But if you see that comment, Charlotte, cop out, like there's no need to write things like that. You know, it's just what is the point of that comment? It's not a cop out. I'm being real with you all, you know. So here's another comment.
I'm going to have your own party with your partner.
Anyway, she wakes up in the morning, and all she does is talk about other people. She doesn't care about people's mental health. She just puts people down.
I'm not letting Miss Red be called. I'm sorry.
That's the truth.
No.
Well, guys, so look, the truth is coming out, guys. Look how they stick together. Guys, Pearl, look at that, guys. Truth is coming.
So that's Birdman. Birdman says what we're all thinking about Miss Reds, right? So Birdman again, another person calling me a bully. Didn't you have that court, Birdman? That court that was on a night time. That court was a hell of a lot more toxic than what my room is, or what my opinions are. I actually feel like that. Yeah, court was good, but it got out of hand in there. On certain creators, it turned into a bullying thing. Do you know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? You know, it was a brilliant concept, but in the end, it got used to degrade people and drag people. It completely lost where it was going. And you know, Birdman, you're no angel. You know, you've done many things on this app, offended many people, upset many people, you know. Well, Teresa, it's banter in here then, darling. Everything I do from now on is banter. So, guys, if I have an opinion, it's banter. okay? When we open the boxes, it gets out of hand, it's banter. It's all banter, all right? There we go. Honestly, people forget so fast. They forget so fast. Right, where are we going next? So we're going to talk about Sophie Rose and the whole Deidro thing, basically episode 1,675,000. So remember that, guys, misread is an act. Whatever I say from this moment on, it's just an act. Whatever I say in here, it's just banter. All right, so if I say anything offensive or if somebody feels away, then it's just an act, okay? Oh, number 3, thank you everybody. We're about 1K in taps, wristbands and heart miss from taking DG Dector's place. So let's go into Sophie Rose Deidro. Right, so obviously everybody's seen the video. Deidro's box battle. Gemzino joins the box and she's dressed as Sophie Rose. Now, I'm not a fan of anybody in that whole group. You know, I've had things to say about Sophie Rose, but that was disgusting. I just feel like, despite your feelings on Sophie Rose, she's still carrying a baby, and like I say, I'll keep it real. I think it's the first time I felt sorry for her. Yeah, I felt sorry for her. At the end of the day, nobody deserves that level of, what's the word? Well, she was just ridiculed and mocked, wasn't she? It was very cruel, and Gemzino's just a dickhead. Gemzino is doing anything to stay relevant. Yeah, it's torment, exactly that. You know, whether, like I say, you like Sophie Rose or not, she's carrying a baby. That baby's innocent. Do you know what I mean? And triggering her or bringing stress upon her can affect the baby. It's making me really upset, guys. I don't know, some of you may have found it funny because obviously Sophie Rose, we know about the whole Deidro thing, that she goes back and everything else. It's because she loves him and she believes that she's got a chance with him. Oh, come on, it's just banter. It's not banter though, it's not banter, darling, when there's a heavily pregnant lady. That baby's innocent, and obviously when we're pregnant with our babies, they can feel what we feel. They, you know, it could have caused her to have an early pregnancy because of the stress and things like that. I think there's certain levels that you go to for banter, but that to me isn't banter. It was cruel, and I'll probably lose a bit of respect for this. Do you get what I'm saying? But I don't care, I'll keep it real. If it was me and who was pregnant and that was done to me, I'd expect a bit of sympathy. However, she was warned. She was warned. You know, she knew who she was with. She knew what was going to come. She must have. You know, but again, he can do things like this. He'll show her a bit of attention and she'll go back. Do you know what I mean? She just needs to stay away. She really needs to stay away for the sake of that baby. For the sake of that baby, she needs to stay away. But Gemzino, she's just, I don't like her. I think she's a bully. Now that is a bully. Gemzino is a bully. That is the definition of a bully. So let's listen to Sophie Rose talking about the situation.
The last disrespectful thing you have done to me and your daughter. All for views over a box battle at the expense of me and your daughter. Disgusting. Vile. Absolutely vile behaviour. Vile. Don't you think you disrespect me enough in this last 6 months? But you have to go that extra mile, don't you?
Guys, I do believe she's an actress. I do believe that. You know, we know she's an actress. You know what I mean? She does put on the waterworks, and you know she loves the drama. But this is real. The fact that he's sat there with 5,000 people on his platform, and there's somebody sat mocking her pregnant, mocking their child. You know, this is real, and she has a real genuine reason to feel this way. She's carrying his child at the end of the day.
It's disgusting. You all think Remy's so amazing. Why does she not stop that? Why are you guys not clue?
I mean, to be fair, I don't pin the blame on Remy, because Remy's powerless to do anything, because Remy's another one under his spell. Do you know what I mean? But I'm sure Remy will get her day when the next blonde-haired, blue-eyed person turns up with the red nails and red lipstick. It'll be Remy's fault, but Remy weren't to blame for that. You know, she did sit in the box and laugh along with it, but you can't put that on Remy. I don't believe. She could have jumped out the box. She didn't have to sit there laughing, but that's on Deidro. All of that is on Deidro. I can't stand Remy.
Clued up to this.
I don't like any of them, but I do think this is a shame.
The last disrespectful thing you've done.
Oh yeah. I've just seen a comment. Deidro knows how to create a view, and he's willing to use the health of his child to get them views. That's what I believe. Like I say, unpopular opinion, but the baby doesn't deserve that at all. Right, I've just got a message. 1 minute, guys. Just let me read this. Yeah, that's it. But I'm sure Remy will get her day. She's like the cat that's got the cream, Remy, isn't she, at the minute? Do you know what I mean? Yes, she is. Right, where are we going next? Ooh.
Got my bag.
Albar.
You got my bag.
Okay.
You would get it.
Right, you're making me feel uncomfortable now. Can you go away? You're making me... What are you doing? Why are you trying to attack me? Guys, I'm gonna get security.
Thank you,
Get
Chris.
security.
You got my bag. You got my bag.
Okay.
You would get it.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really think it was an attack. I mean, I do get that Albar probably that uncomfortable, but it's a price that you pay for being famous. This TikTok superstar, do you know what I mean? But it certainly wasn't an attack. Yeah, it wasn't an attack. You know, nobody touched her. Nobody stole anything. You think it was a setup, do you? I mean, nothing surprises me on TikTok anymore. However, the views shot back up, didn't they? The views have shot back up because Albar's been sitting on about 800 to 1,000 views. And they've gone back up to 5,000-6,000. It was starting. I don't know, because people are saying it's a setup. Do you think? Who thinks it's a setup, guys? I'm not convinced. However, it is TikTok, so happy face, yes, it was a setup. Sad face, no, because she's all over the FYP again. She does get into some situations, doesn't she? Oh, she has the worst luck, guys. The amount of stuff she's been through, honestly, she could write a bloody novel on everything she's been through. I can understand it being a little bit scary though, do you know what I mean? But it wasn't an attack. So there's the 50-50. 50-50. You don't know what to believe on TikTok anymore, do you? No, not he, she, darling. We will respect the pronouns in here. Yes, we will. Guys, can we continue tapping the screen, please? Because the taps have slacked. Thank you, everybody, for the heart miss. Yeah, so when we open the box, we'll talk about the Albar situation. Do you think it was a setup? Do you feel it was an attack? Thank you, Elsie and Louise, Evil Bean. Because I don't think it was an attack. Right. This iPad is annoying me because every time I press on it, I have to type in a code. Because Tilly keeps on buying games on the iPads. So I've had to put a lock on it. Keeps on buying games on it. Am I out of sync? Guys, let me pause. Is that better? Is that better, everybody? Yes, okay. Okay. Right, where are we going next? I've got loads in here, actually. So, CLA is not happy with Miss Red and is plotting revenge. Fucking hell. Everyone's got it out for me, ain't the guys? Everybody's got it out for Miss Red at the minute. Thank you, Shal and Kitty Cat. Do you know when I started this 2 years ago, I never thought I'd trigger so many fucking people. Honest to God. Every other video on the FYP is me. Do you know what I mean? The FYP queen has become the FYP. And a lot of it's fucking bullshit. I'm going to keep it fucking real with ya. A lot of it is fucking slander and lies, yes. Right, let's play CLA.
I'm fucking Miss Red with her bullshit. Imagine, I've been in a mental hospital twice. Even went in a mental hospital because I had a breakdown and ended up going crazy at Modine. Mental health matters. And then people, you know, I'm disabled. Bring it on, sweetheart. Mental health matters. So anyone that tries to mess with my mental health or this and that, you're an absolute scumbag, sweetheart. Imagine making a video saying you're doing this and that. Clear trolling. Clear trying to fuck with people's heads, this and that. Well, absolutely, darling. Well, darling, I've got so much. Well, yeah, we'll have all the domains. You want to play games with me, darling?
So basically, again, another one saying I'm affecting the mental health, right? So if we've got any haters in the room, because I know I do have a lot of haters, can you go off, please? And I'll open my box to you. And can you go and find videos on the FYP, type in Miss Red, and go and get the videos where I've put her down in the way that she's put me down, right? So she's called me fat. She's talked about my teeth. She does that. You know what she does. You've seen her do it. She's talked about my son. She's talked about my husband. She's said that I'm a tramp. You know what she says about me. Okay? So why is it okay? Oh, she laughed when I got upset. She laughed about the doxing thing. Anything that she sees, she laughs about. She affects other people's mental health. So why is it me that's affecting her mental health? Like, she went into the mental hospital before she met me. Do you know what I mean? Before she knew who I was. So why am I to blame to that? Why am I to blame for that? EQ has done that to you. EQ did. What EQ said to me put me in an horrendous place. That is true. That is absolutely true. But me and Evil Queen since have sorted it out, and she's apologised to me, and I choose to move on. But all these people that are blaming me for the mental health, I'm not having it. Do you know what I mean? If you want to put your life on TikTok and you got the most to say, you treat people horrendously, everyone's going to talk about it. Everybody's going to speak about it. There's lives going on all over TikTok about what this person does, that person does. Why is it just me? It's just me that everybody has a problem with. You know, you've got 3 other FYP pages, Tyrone. Do you get what I'm saying? It's because I've got these views. That's all it is. But it's not my fault that there's so many people in here watching. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, your mental health was there before I ever come on TikTok. I'm not scared of Evil Queen. I'm not scared of anybody. Yeah, I'm not scared of anybody. And if people would apologise to me for the things they've said, I'd accept their apologies and moved on. You know? Someone just said how the tables have turned. Sally Ann, you're a troll account, and the tables haven't turned because I've still got 5,000 people in here watching. I'm popular number 2 on the boards, and I've earned about 30k diamonds, so the tables haven't turned. What I'm getting at is it's just fucking jealousy, basically. Alright? It's just jealousy. It's because my platform surpassed hers and she doesn't like it. And that's the problem with a lot of people on TikTok. It's down to jealousy. But she had this, CLA had this amazing platform. She was the biggest on TikTok. She was up doing rankings, leaderboard every week, you know, 1, 2, 3. Her platform has fallen because of her own actions, not because of me. Ems is in the situation that she's in because of her own actions, not because of me. Birdman's fell off because of his own actions, not because of me. Alright? So you can all blame Miss Red as much as you want. It's your own actions that have done it. Me having an opinion on your actions hasn't caused your platform to fuck up. You know? I know you don't blame me. It's all these idiots. Maybe if you respected your people a little bit more, CLA, that, you know, you wouldn't be in this situation that you're in. All the hate that you get in. That's not my actions, darling. That's your actions. I don't tell you to sit there and call all your gifters dusty, skint, tramps. That isn't coming out of my mouth. Thank you guys for the love. Do you know what I mean? Let me read that comment. 3 out of 4 FYP shows about her daily feels attacked. Sandy, darling, it's in the title. It's called FYP, For You page, right? If you are actively on TikTok, like, people have got things to say about me because a majority of it is my fault. I've done that, or I've put it out there. Thank you, Evil Jessie, darling, and Lady J, thank you so much. So when you're doing these things on TikTok, people are going to talk about it. Just like a majority of you would comment under a video and have your opinion on a video. There's no difference to you having an opinion on a video, or you say in the comment section, writing a comment, to me sitting here talking about it. If I do something wrong, it's going to get talking about. You know, even when I'm not doing something wrong, it's fucking talking about. Did you get what I was saying? What was that? Why is Deidro top 20 when his views are shit? I don't know. I think Deidro's views sometimes hit 5k. And plus, he's up on the leaderboard because of the percentage he gets from the box battles. Because let's be real, when Deidro does a normal battle, that it's not a massive score, is it? They basically recycle money. And I'm itching my nose, guys, because I've got an itchy nose, not because I've done Colombian powder. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I can't cope. 11:03. Yes. So let's carry on with CLA chatting shit.
Oh. We love you, Rose. official, yeah? Alright. Misread everything.
Did you see that at the end? Misread everything, okay? Thank you, Shazzy. That just hits the nail on the head, and that is the real problem. It's because it's all about misread now, whether it be negative, positive. I didn't ask for this, it just happened. It's because I'm more relevant, I have more views, and that's what she doesn't like. But these people don't understand that I can have all these views. It's the money that makes you successful on TikTok. And she does all right with the money, doesn't she? She earns a fortune. I ain't earning enough to buy Versace scarves and, you know, fucking Gucci handbags and shit. They write the story, you just read it out exactly for that justice for misread. Oh, honestly, I can't cope with these people. Jealousy, jealousy, jealousy. That's all it is. So, all over the TikTok place, we have the Evil Queen, DJ, JC and LK in the Tenerife place. And what I've been watching the last couple of days is, I am going to shout it louder, Pearl, the antics in Tenerife. And it appears that yesterday they was having problems with the hotel. There was, guys, you'll have to bear with me, I'm zoning out because I'm starving. Do you know when you feel weak and dizzy because you're that hungry? Wolf as well, yes, Wolf was out there. So they moved hotels because there was bed bugs, there was mosquitoes in the closet, the toilets weren't working, the showers aren't working, so they moved hotels basically. But within this drama, I think CLA and Evil Queen have rekindled their relationship. Yes, and the food was crap, the orange juice was watered down. Just let me have a bit of water, guys. Very dull show today, Misread. Dutch Coyote, I don't give a shit, darling. Can't be that dull because there's 5,000 people watching. How many people are watching you? Are 5,000 people watching you? No. Is the show dull? Even my fucking haters tune in at 10 o'clock every morning, darling, because they can't get enough. Thank you, Paula. Do you know what I mean? When your haters are watching you and tuned in, you know you're fucking onto something good. So I ain't done, love. So yeah, basically an EQ and CLA reunion. So how do I feel about this? I think it's great. You know, CLA and Evil Queen are content creators, and it's all about meeting up, doing content. I do believe that CLA needs Evil Queen at the minute because Evil Queen's popping it. You know, she's popping off and she's doing amazing. And CLA's fallen off a little bit because of her actions towards the gifters and then everybody else. So the fact that CLA's gone to Evil Queen, CLA needs Evil Queen at the minute. Do you get what I'm saying? To get her views back up there, get her all over the FYP. And with me doing what I do, the FYP show, I need the content. So I hope they do make up. I hope they are besties again. And I hope they skip off into the sunset so I can report on the content. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what TikTok's about. It's all about clout, it's all about content. People say the worst things to each other and then they make up. Have I kind of like lost my morals along the way on TikTok? Absolutely, because it's what you have to do to fucking stay on TikTok. You know, it's a fucking rat race, game of snakes and ladders. Do you know what I mean? You can be the least problematic creator, you're still going to get fucking hate, shit, whatever. It's a game of snakes and ladders. You have to fucking roll the dice and see where you land. Are you going to land on a snake or are you going to land on a ladder? So yeah, so I hope that they do. I hope that they sail off into the sunset and do some amazing content, to be honest with you. Right. What's this video? CLA says her and Evil Queen will take over the app and DG Dector is affected. DG isn't affected at all.
But yeah, I feel like Evil Queen doesn't belong there.
Thank you for the love,
Did you see how
guys.
affected DC Dector was? Because I'm friends with Evil Queen now.
Love you too, Papa Poo.
Oh, he's so affected, sweetheart, because he knows he's an absolute nobody, and now me and Evil Queen will take over TikTok, and he doesn't want that, you see. Well, you're boring, sweetheart. Absolute boring. And who's that girl as well? Like, who's that blonde girl that he's with? Is that his missus? Of course he's affected. That's why he always tries to put me down and bully me and say this or say that. They're in Tenerife. No one cares, darling. The real CLA. I'll fucking go somewhere there's no English people, darling. See me in Brazil, sweetheart.
Well, if it's a one-way ticket, to be fair, to Brazil. So DG's not affected. Do you know what? Even for content, DG would, I believe, make up with CLA, you know, because it's what TikTokers do with me. It's different because I'm not really a content creator. Thank you, Paula. I don't need to go off and have these friendships and go this places, that places, you know, it's a different story for me. But for the likes of DG, Evil Queen, CLA, you know, they need to do this, you know. So you're shocked at Evil Queen. I'm not shocked at all because, you know, it makes TikTok. I mean, if you look at what everyone said to each other, and if nobody kind of like moved on, put a plaster over it for the sake of TikTok and for the sake of money, nobody would fucking speak to each other. But I do believe DG had kind of like move on just for the sake of content, absolutely. But it's her that won't let it go. Thank you, Paula. Yeah. And I don't know why she's bringing LK into it, because LK is gorgeous. Fucking gorgeous LK is. Content over morals on here. Sometimes it can be. It can be. What's TikTok for you, darling? Let's be honest. If it weren't for the money, you know, nobody would do TikTok. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So shut up. The workmen are outside, guys, and they're drilling again. So if you can hear a little noise, it's because they're outside messing around. Right, has anybody else got to blame me for anything? Oh God, guys, this video made me cringe. EQ always has a plan, she does. Oh.
Do you know, I find my lady so beautiful. I am so lucky. I mean, she gets cutie patootie, but I find my lady beautiful. I'm a well lucky guy. Do you know, I find my...
Can I just say something, right? He's back. Why don't... Sorry, I do apologise, Claire. Why do that to us? I thought he'd gone. And then he pops up on my FYP, right? That's just a content account, you know, FYP screen recorder, and it's got 6,000 likes. How is he getting 6,000 likes on a video? He's got 352 people in the room. Remember the days when he'd have like 14,000 people in his room? I don't understand him, King AJ. Nobody does, but I've never known anybody love themselves so much. Thank you, Dawn. I mean, the female equivalent to him is Remy, because if they could eat themselves, they would. Do you get what I'm saying? But the way he's in love with himself. I think his mom's bigged him up a bit too much, do you know what I mean? The confidence is unreal. I mean, we all love a bit of confidence, but Jesus fucking Christ. Your man thinks he's fucking Brad Pitt 20 years ago. Mind you, Brad Pitt's still up now. Needs to, do you know what I mean? I'm not putting him down, guys, but I'm just saying the way he goes on. He goes on like he's from a boy band or something. Fucking hell. And do you know what's always spun me out? That red stripe down his head. Like, why specifically that red stripe? Do you know what I mean? You're nearly on 100k. 100k what? Followers? 100k what, guys? Followers? I'm just waiting to hear what I'm on 100k for. Yes, I know, but you know what, right? This account could go at any time, any day. You know what I mean? So I kind of like, as happy as I was, as happy as I was to get up to 100k, it don't really matter now, because this account could go at any time. You know what I mean? Justice for Miss Red. I've been getting reported a hell of a lot, guys. It's not just other FYP shows that have been reported. Majority of my content's been reported. I get violations on every live. Do you know what I mean? People just don't like these FYP shows, do they? But we're not going to stop. I'll sit here till I've got 10 people in the room. I ain't bothered. You ain't getting rid of me, fucking nowhere. Yeah, because I know that Zach's been reported, Luke gets reported, Luke's lost, well, not lost, but he's got 2 accounts banned, he's having to use our backup. Do you know what I mean? So I'm very careful with what I say now. Yes. Right, where are we going next? I always say that, don't I? Thank you guys for the taps and everything else. Oh. I'm just looking.
You won't catch me out of pocket like I used to be. Cause I've been getting money, they say you to me. They wanna judge me, but fuck all that scrutiny. If I'm not the best, then I'm soon to be.
So basically, it's Brummie Kid again. He is not only stealing quotes and, you know, things that uplift people, he's stealing raps now. I love this account, No Ducks. They always come with the receipts. Yeah, so